Daytime baseball. Now to the plate, Javier Baez. He will lead this one off today.
Leading off the afternoon for the Cubs.
Now he'll step out at the plate and reassess things here.
Baez.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And afternoon baseball on MLB Network is underway. Nothing in one count. Here it comes. Line to the right side. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. With that, the Cubs get their leadoff man aboard. So stepping in, Kyle. Schwarber.
The left fielder, Kyle Schwarber.
And he may have thought something was on here as he stepped off to look back to first. Baez breaks from first, and a step off as the runner breaks for second, but no throw as he'll just stare him back. Now a bluff here as he steps off to look him back at first. Now a quick move here to step off and look the runner back. Before the first pitch, a check at first, and they got him. First offering on its way. Now a swing and a miss as they start him out on a pitch well inside for strike one. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And boy, they're really giving him fits inside now as he can't get extended there. One out, nobody on. And a fastball blew it right by him, and they're two down. Now in the box, Chris Bryant. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. And this is cut on and missed below the knees, and it's 0-1.
We got time.
Swinging a blooper to the right side. In comes Kepler. He can't get there, so the inning will continue. And he's able to hustle his way up to second as he'll reach here with a two-base hit.
Batting fourth.
At the plate, Anthony Rizzo. Great chance to drive in a run here in the early going. And maybe trying to get him off stride at the plate, so he'll step out and ask for time. First pitch of the at-bat. Strike taken to throw. But he'll just play a little cat and mouse as he looks him back. Now a bluff back to second as he'll just hold on to it. Comes set, the 0-1. Pitch misses low, the throw down. And he'll just reset things here. Bryant at second with 2 down. Runner goes for third. A pitch out. The throw is well behind the play. That's an easy stolen base. Here's the 2-1. Off-speed pitch misses here, and he runs it to 3-1.
You would think in this situation, maybe with a base open, he'd just pitch around him and put him on first. But not with the guy in the on-deck circle. He's going to attack this hitter.
And this is hit hard to the right side. Here's the payoff pitch. Hit back up the middle. And the Cubs are going to strike first here. It's a base hit, and they have taken a 1-0 lead. Here's the young catcher, Wilson Contreras, trying to keep things going now with a runner at first following the RBI single. Hit hard down the left field line, but this is going to get foul. Comes set, and the 0-1. Runners on the move for second. And he popped him up. And that's in there. Base hit. Throw into third. And they won't even attempt to run on that arm in right. So despite the runner moving on the pitch, it'll wind up first and second here. First delivery to him on the way. And a double steal try here. And he is out on the tag. So striding in, Byron Buxton. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Pulls the string on that one. 1 strike. And no swing, apparently. Ball 1. 1-1 on its way from Lester. A ball and 2 strikes now.
Got him to chase after the curveball below the zone there. That was a really nice pitch, and it can be a really tough one to lay off of as a hitter.
And this is pop foul, but perhaps playable behind first. But this will land untouched. The 1-2. Tough curveball that time, but he's able to make a little contact to keep this at-bat going.
When you have 2 strikes on you, as a hitter, if you get something that you can handle, you have to find a way to do some damage with it. That was a missed opportunity.
Tried to hold up there. Appeal down to first, and no swing. It's ball 2. Half swing here, but it won't matter. It's strike 3 called anyway, and that's out number 1.
Batting second.
First pitch on its way. Breaking ball called just a bit low. Bases are empty, 1 man out. In for a strike, it's 1-1. Polanco, switch hitter, and he is considered among the best. He's got a solid swing from both sides, and at least in terms of making contact, there isn't a big drop-off against a righty or a left-hander on the mound.
Yeah, Matty, I think a lot has to do with the fact that this guy plays with the big part of the field. He is not pot committed to pulling the baseball or going the other way. He stays through the middle of the field. He keeps everything working towards the big part, and it serves him well from both sides of the plate.
The designated hitter.
Now it'll be the Minnesota DH. Nelson Cruz. No one aboard for him, and 2 gone here in the first.
Oh, that's out.
Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes.
Ball
2 balls and no strikes.
Well, 2-0 now, and this is where he makes his money. If he gets a pitch to hack at, you could bet he's not going to hold back.
Line towards center field. That gets down. He's got himself a base hit. He'll get it into second, but he'll be in there with a double. So here's the cleanup hitter, Eddie Rosario, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. misses it. The next twin up, Miguel Sano, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. First delivery to him on the way. In there at the letters 0-1. Sano, a native of the Dominican Republic. He's in his 4th season as a major league player. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1. 1-1. Here it is. Checks his swing here, but he does so in time.
Boy, he better get it back together here quick because he's got 2 guys on already. He's starting to lose location of that strike zone. He's got to throw a strike right here.
2 balls and 2 strikes now. He's set. The 2-2. Timing just a tick off there as this one's fouled off to the right. Runners on first and third, 2 away. A swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes. And now here's the versatile outfielder Albert Almora Jr. He'll lead things off here in this 1-run contest.
Albert Almora.
Grounded to short. Polanco right there. Throw to first to be in time, and there's 1 gone here to start the second. Digging in now, Ian Happ will swing it from the left side right here.
Well, if you're looking for pop, he definitely has more pop, more home run potential hitting from the left side. This is his power side.
No balls and a strike to count. High and deep down the left field line. And that will end up a foul ball. 1 out, nobody on.
Ball.
Low and away with that one. It's 1-2.
1-2.
Those 0-2 curveballs are really tough for guys to lay off. There's a reason it's such a common pitch in that count, but he did well to spit on it there.
Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one.
Hey, if he's going to offer at a fastball above the zone, why don't you just continue to climb the ladder? Don't be shocked if he goes even higher with this next pitch.
Swung on, and he went fishing in the dirt. And the throw to first is there to record the second out. Here's Jason Hayward now. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Got him to go up the ladder there for strike 1.
Hey, if he's going to get swings and misses at balls up and out of the zone, he's going to continue to go there.
Nope.
Missed low and inside with it. 1-1. Hayward, or often just J-Hay. He was selected in the 1st round back in the draft of 2007.
Yeah, he has turned himself into a really nice ball player. I wouldn't put him on the superstar level.
And the shortstop is under it to make the play. Here's Marwin Gonzalez now. He's set to lead off the home half of the second.
The first baseman, Marwin.
Good changeup there to start him, but it drops a little low for ball 1. Outside part of the plate, the changeup is in there. Now the 1-1 pitch. Fouled away. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Swing and a liner, but foul.
That wasn't a terrible pitch right there, but if he's going to execute and get this swing and a miss, he's going to have to get that ball a little bit further down, maybe even potentially bounce the next one.
There to play it is Zobrist. And the throw pulls the first baseman off the bag, and he's safe at first. Into the box now, number 2. First trip to the plate for him in the ball game. Can't find the zone there as he lays off the breaking ball. Runner goes for second. Little chopper back to the mound. And he is in there. Striding into the box, Jason Castro. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Hit down the line at first. But this is foul for the first strike. Now Lester's 0-1. Started to go around there, but he holds up ball one. And this is on the ground to first. Could be two. And he'll step on first himself for the out. Standing in now with runners in scoring position, Max Kepler. And he'll be tasked with bringing home the potential tying and go-ahead runs, both of which are standing in scoring position.
Now batter.
Here's Byron Buxton now. 0 for 1 after he took a look at strike 3 in his first plate appearance. 1 ball, no strikes to count. The set and the 1-0 pitch. And they roll the dice with the squeeze, and he gets it down. The tag, and he is out. So 2 on with 2 away, and that'll bring in Jorge Polanco to hit next. And he holds up here, but the pitch is a cold strike anyway. Runners at second and third with 2 gone. Line towards center field. Almora is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. Here's Javier Baez, 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. First offering on its way. And he gets him to pop it up on the right side of the infield. Gonzalez has it, and it's a quick out, number 1. So 1 away here with the bases empty. And next it'll be the left-handed power threat, Kyle Schwarber. Swing and a miss as he was way in front of that one. And here's a curveball in the dirt that time for a ball. 1-1. High. 2-1 now. Bases are empty. 1 man out. Called strike 2.
I got to count 2-2.
A bouncer up the middle. Oh, and he can't come up with it. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely. Throw on to first will get him scored 5-3 on the putout, though it looked more like a 6-3 ground ball. Nevertheless, there are 2 away now. And he'll step out and ask for time. Maybe trying to get this pitcher out of the rhythm he's in right now. He's ready. Here's the first offering. There's the big breaking ball, and it's by him for a strike. Bryant, a Nevada native. He was a first-round pick back in the draft of 2013.
Yeah, Matt, you cannot miss on your first rounder, and they didn't with this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar.
And a slider misses here. 2 balls and a strike.
Seems to me like they're pitching him a little bit more cautiously after that double he had his first time up.
Bryant looking at a 3-1 count.
We all know this guy is a great hitter. In a 3-1 count, this is just what he's looking for. He loves to hit when the count's in his favor like this.
And it's up to a 3-2 full count now.
That's 3 straight sliders in a row. I'd be shocked. I would be shocked if he went to that well a 4th time. I'd be looking heater.
Lined hard toward right center. Kepler is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire. Riding in once again, Nelson Cruz. It was a double for him in his first turn at the plate.
Well, he got a good pitch to hit last time up. Looked for it up in the zone and didn't miss it. Those are the pitches you only get maybe once an AB, maybe once a game, maybe once a week. So he certainly capitalized on it last time.
Counts even at 1-1 to Nelson Cruz. The 1-1. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. On the run is Almora. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out. Digging in to try it again, Eddie Rosario. He comes in 0 for 1 on the day thus far after reaching on an error his first time up. In tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0. One out, nobody on. And he fouls this one off.
Get off me, ball. That ball's way too far inside. He's got to step out of the box right now and adjust his batting gloves because he just got stung by a pack of wasps.
And he will run this one down. A good read off the bat for the second out. So bases are empty here with two gone. And the next to bat would be the big third baseman, Miguel Sano. First pitch fastball swung on and missed 0-1.
He came out of his shoes on that one, boys. I know he swung and missed it. We felt the breeze from up here, but if he gets that pitch again and catches it a grain low, we got action.
And he takes this one high, 1-1. One and two.
One ball.
The MO of this pitcher in the early going is certainly establishing the inside part of the plate. He has been dominant. Sometimes you just got to tip your hat if a guy can effectively, consistently pitch inside like he is.
And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2.
Pretty standard curve in the dirt, looking for a strikeout there, but that was a good job of recognizing it and holding back at the plate.
Almora will get there, and he puts it away to... Striding in, Anthony Rizzo. He'll try to get it going here to begin the fourth.
Number 44.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
Rizzo.
Changeup laid off down around the shins. Hit back toward the mound. Polanco comes up with it. Throw to first in time. One gone here in the fourth. Standing in, Wilson Contreras. He singled his last time up. First pitch coming. Here it is. 4-1.
Well, that two-seam fastball ran a little too much off the plate, but now that sets him up to work with something away and maybe even an off-speed pitch.
And a strike to even the count. 1-1.
Hey, nice adjustment right there for him to get on top of that baseball and drive it to the corner. The first pitch he obviously tried to overthrow, got under it, and it sailed on him a little bit.
A ball and two strikes. Here's the pitch. Now a fastball, but that's easy to lay off. And prior to the 2-2, he'll step out of the box and ask for time. Lifted out towards straightaway center field. Buxton has a beat on it. Two gone. Here's Ben Zobrist now.
The second baseman, Ben Zobrist.
First pitch on its way. Now a swing, and he gets him to pop it up. Polanco has got it, and the side is retired. Stepping into the box.
Leading up for the Twins, the first baseman, Marwin.
Now the first pitch here from Lester. And a nice changeup that time from Lester to start things out. It's 0-1. Lifted into center field. Waiting on it is Almora. He's got it one away.
Now batter, number 2.
First pitch of the at-bat. Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone. That one catches the edge of the zone, called a strike. Called strike two on the cutter, and he's behind in the count now, 1-2. And he won't go after the cut fastball. 2-2. The 2-2. Back to him on the mound, and this will be put away easily for the out. Up next for Minnesota, Jason Castro.
Jason.
He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. And he starts the number 8 hitter with a strike, 0-1.
Watching him on the mound, I'm really impressed with what he's doing right now. He's been really aggressive and confident over the last couple of innings.
Behind 0-2 now. Lester has his target, looking for the strikeout here on 0-2. Swing and a line drive. And that's a base hit, 1 for 2 in his first couple of plate appearances. So a runner at first with 2 away. And that'll bring up the outfielder Max Kepler. Too high, 1-0.
Nope,
that misses, 2-0.
Boy, this is a spot you really don't want to be in with a great hitter like this. 2-0 count. We'll see right here if he lays one in there to give him a pitch to swing at.
He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Pitch misses low. The throw down. He is not in time. Pretty close, but he got in there safely. Now a check swing here, and no swing, says the home plate umpire. Not even an appeal. It's ball 4. First offering on its way. Now a ball softly hit and fouled off to the left, strike 1. Well above the letters with the fastball that time. Check swing, no swing, says the home plate umpire. Ball 2. Swing and a miss, 2-2 now. Hit hard down the left field line. And that is off the wall, but in foul territory. Foul ball. 2-2. Here it is. Turned on, but that's ripped foul down the third baseline. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Schwarber on the move. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. Stepping up now, Albert Almora. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far.
Albert Almora.
And now before the 0-1 pitch, a quick stoppage as he steps out. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. And this will ricochet off of him on the mound. Throw gets him, so they are able to get an out on an unusual play. And hopefully the pitcher's okay. Tyler Duffy is forced onto the mound now following the injury.
Number 21, Tyler Duffy.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Now the fastball is swung on and missed. And before the 0-1 pitch, he'll step out of the box and get his bearings a bit. The windup and the 0-1. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
He's got to find a way to set his sights down, but if I'm the pitcher, I continue to climb that ladder until he makes an adjustment.
Fouled off. The next 0-2. Just hung in there on that one. 1 run, 5 hits, 1 error for the Cubs to this point. The 0-2 once more. Is a wave and a miss. He struck him out. So bases are empty. empty here with two.
The right fielder, Jason Hayward.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Hit hard to the right. Foul. 1 run, 5 hits, 1 error for the Cubs to this point. Now time is marked out by the home plate umpire. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Pulled toward right center field. Buxton is in pursuit. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. Digging in once again, Jorge Polanco. He lined out in his last trip, so looking for better fortunes here. And a bit too high with that one. It's 1-0. And a breaking ball falls in there for a strike. It's 1-1.
Really feels like he's just on cruise control out there on the mound right now.
Yeah, it really does, Matt, but this offense isn't helping him too much. It sort of feels like the next team to score is going to win this thing.
Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out. Here's Nelson Cruz now. 1 for 2 with a double on the ledger so far.
Cruz.
Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. A ball and a strike.
Ooh, I'm shocked he took that pitch right there. That ain't plus 90s right there. That's mid to low 90s fastball in the honey hole. I'm surprised he didn't pull the trigger on that one.
And into center field as he's aboard with a 1-out single. Stepping up to the plate, Eddie Rosario hit the ball pretty well in his last at-bat. But it resulted.
Yeah, he hit it hard.
First pitch coming. Here it is.
1-0.
It looked like the fastball got away from him there.
These guys have got to be frustrated as an offensive unit so far in this one. They haven't been able to crack the code on their opponent, but it's not like they're getting great pitches to hit either. This starter has kept the ball on the corners of the zone all game long.
2-1 to count. And he drops a changeup right down Broadway for a called strike.
Might have been taking all the way right there. That pitch couldn't have split the strike zone any better, and you can bet he wants that one back at the plate.
Runners off for second. In there. Now the throw. And in fact, there will be no throw as he loses the handle there on the transfer. So 2 are gone in the Twins' half of the 5th. And the next to bat will be the big third baseman, Miguel Sano. Oh, and he just blows the fastball by him for strike 1. Hard hit to first. Rizzo was there. And he is out on the tag. Ready for another shot now. Javier Baez. He's set to lead us off in the 6th inning.
Javier Baez.
Boy, not the way he wanted to start out here. It's 0-1.
I'm sure the boys are going to blow him up in the clubhouse for that ugly swing right here. But he has a chance to regroup. Take a deep breath. Take a step out of the box. I know you got a few to play with.
And this is going to be extra bases here, leading off the 6th. Around second now and headed for third. The relay, but he is in there with a triple. Stepping in, Kyle Schwarber. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game.
Kyle Schwarber.
From the stretch. And this one runs up high, ball 1.
With the infield back and a runner at third, he's definitely pitching for a strikeout or maybe something like a harmless pop-up.
Fastball at the letters, and he turns on it, hits it high and deep out to center field. And they take the lead. It's gone. Here's Chris Bryant now. 1 for 2 with a double on his line thus far.
This guy has been unbelievable. There were billboards outside Wrigley while he was still in AAA. And what does he do when he shows up? Rookie of the Year, MVP. I mean, get in line.
Now batting.
Now at the plate, Anthony Rizzo. 1 for 2. He singled and grounded out so far. Here's a high pop-up. Gonzalez camps under it, and he's got it for out number 2. 2 away now for the Cubs in the 6th. And stepping up to hit next, the catcher Wilson Contreras. Now a swing and a bouncing ball for the shortstop, Polanco. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Coming to the plate now, Marwin Gonzalez. It was a flyout for him in his last trip.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
Therefore, it is Hayward now, one away. Now batting, number 2. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. This pitch is popped up. Bryant in foul ground, but this will land untouched. Right over the top with that curveball, and it's 0-2.
0-2.
Here's a pop-up now, and he'll put this one away in foul territory for the second out. Digging in and looking for more.
Jason Castro.
Lester gets the sign. Here comes the first pitch.
That's a ball.
Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone.
Still a little bit early to be worrying about this, but in a 2-run game, a 2-out walk right here could at least get the tying run to the plate. And on top of that, there's some pop on that on-deck circle.
The 2-0 is taken, strike 1. We're in the 6th inning here in a 3-1 ball game. Fastball taken high, and it's 3-1 now. Number 56 enters from the bullpen to do the pitching.
Number 56.
And that's in there on the hands. 3-2 now.
Somebody needs to go rattle the cage right here. Take the bats and start throwing them all over the dugout to get these boys going. If this continues, I guarantee you.
A swing and a miss. That ready once again, Ben Zobrist. It's been an 0-for-2 effort for him to this point.
Ben Zobrist.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Good fastball as he gets the swing and a miss.
You know, hats off to the pitcher right there. You got a great hitter at the plate. It's early in the count, and he wanted to get ahead. Nice challenge pitch right there.
This is in the air out to straightaway center. Buxton has it in his sights. One away. The next come up, Albert Almora. He's 0-for-2 thus far in this one. Here's the first pitch to him. Drops one down here, and he'll try to beat it out. Throw to first will get him as they pounce on it quickly to snuff out the bunt attempt.
The batter, number 8.
Digging in, the switch hitter, Ian Happ, 0-for-2 on his line thus far. First pitch of the at-bat. Runs up to bunt here, but he missed it for strike 1. Now a bunt attempt here, but this will wind up a foul ball, strike 2. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And he pops him up here on 0-2 as this is drifting toward the right side of the infield. Gonzalez. Max Kepler the next to grab a bat. A couple of walks for him thus far.
The right fielder, Max Kepler.
First pitch on its way. Offered it a low one there, but came up empty. He pops him up toward the left side of the infield, and there's out number one. And now back to the leadoff. Pedro Strop takes the call from the pen.
Ladies and gentlemen, your attention please. Now pitching for Chicago, number 46, Pedro Strop.
First offering on its way. A little tardy there. No balls and a strike.
That's a big fastball, obviously, and we're going to see this reliever throw it a lot.
Swing and a liner. Foul. The 0-2 home. And a swing and a miss there on a late-breaking slider as he set down on strikes for the second time this afternoon. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. And it's fouled away. The 0-1 pitch. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2.
I know it's a guessing game, but usually when you flip that coin, it better come up fastball at this level. You cannot be late right there. That was right in the wheelhouse.
We're in the 7th inning with a good finish brewing. 3-1 our score. On the ground up the middle. And that's through for a hit. Brandon Morrow takes over pitching duties, looking to get that final out now here in this 7th inning. And there goes Polanco. Pitches a cold strike. The throw. Not in time. He's in there at second. Polanco stands at second with 2 gone. He couldn't pull that one back as he clearly broke the plane of the plate, and that'll be ruled a strike. Fouled away.
Hey, great job just to be able to foul that one off. In today's game, that's what we're seeing. North-south. Pitchers want to elevate, want to get you out above the zone or below it.
High and deep to right center. Hayward on the run. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. Trevor Hildenberger has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Leading off with
Into the box now, Jason Hayward. No hits to this point. Trying to lay one down here, but he misses strike 1. Bunt attempt, but this one might have too much on it. Throw will not be in time as a perfect bunt there nets him a base runner to lead off the inning.
number 9.
So a runner at first now with nobody out. And into bat next, the versatile weapon Javier Baez. And he may have thought something was on here as he stepped off to look back to first. And prior to the first pitch, he looked to first. Oh, and it throws him, and they got him. First pitch coming. Here it is. Runs up and gets this one down. Sano on his backhand. And the throw to first to be in time, so they stamp out the bunt attempt. Now at the plate, Kyle Schwarber. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. And now a bunt attempt here as he gets this one down. And he'll step on the bag himself. Now the number 4 Minnesota hitter, Eddie Rosario. He got called out on strikes his last time through. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1.
You know, he's one of their guys they rely on to get their offense going. They need a rally, so we'll see if he can spark one here.
The 1-1 home. Lifted down the line in left. Schwarber on the move. And that is off the wall, but in foul territory. Foul ball. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Started to chase there. They'll appeal it down to third. And no. David Phelps is on the pitch here in the 8th with nobody out.
Number 37, David Phelps.
Ground ball right side. Zobrist is able to get there. On to first. And a sigh of relief in that visitor's dugout, as that's a big man to retire to start out the home 8.
Miguel.
Just a bit high with the fastball, but didn't get the call. Looked like he wanted to clobber that one, but it's 1-1. The 1-1 home is in there for strike number 2. Oh, a fastball swung on and missed, and for the second time today, he's gone on strikes.
The first baseman, number 9.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Gonzalez.
Downward action there, and it's 0-1. His past batting line against David Phelps. He's hitless in 3 at-bats. Swings through it for strike number 2.
You see a guy taking swings like this. I think as a pitcher right here, you got to expand the zone even more.
Left side, but well foul. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Calling for it, Schwarber, and that ends the inning. Digging in, Chris Bryant. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far.
The third baseman, Chris Bryant.
0-1 count. Here's the pitch. Swing, and he pops him up. Looks to be playable in foul ground. And this is going to wind up a foul ball. Here it comes, 0-2. There's a breaking ball that couldn't quite catch the inside. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. Nearly a big fly to start the inning. Instead, a foul ball. And a good hard slider as this one swung on and missed for the first out here in the 9th.
The first baseman, number 40.
Here's the first pitch to him. Just able to get a piece of that for strike 1. Maybe getting a little jumpy in the box, so he steps out and asks for time. Swing and a drive to right. There it goes. A leap, but he can't bring it back into the park. It's a home run. So the bases are clear now following the home run. And next, the dangerous power threat, Wilson Contreras. 0-1 the count. Oh, he squares up the slider that time, and it's into left center for a base hit. The relay. Thought about going for second, but instead, now they've got him in a pickle. And a mistake here as he's tagged out in no man's land.
The second baseman.
Here comes the first pitch. Hit sharply on the ground to the left. And a diving effort there, but it'll come up empty. It's a base hit. And try as he might, but he can't escape the tag there. Leading off the inning, number 2. And they'll need him to get something going here.
The second baseman, number 2.
Knuckle curve breaks outside for ball 1. Barring any late turnaround, the win would belong to John Lester. Slider, but that's below the knees, and it's 2-0.
The last thing you want to do when you've got a 3-run lead in the 9th is give the other guys any sense of hope. It's a good time to challenge here on 2-0, especially since there's a good chance he's taking until he gets a strike.
Bat explodes as this has popped up. Bryant is there, and that's not the start to the bottom of the 9th this crowd was hoping for. One away. First delivery to him on the way. And this is hit hard to the right side. Foul. His pass back. Craig Kimbrell takes the ball now in inning number 9, looking to close the door.
Number 24.
1-1 to Jason Castro. Kimbrell, a former Red Sox, he became a member of this team after signing as a free agent earlier this season.
Yeah, I know he expected to get a longer-term deal, but these are the facts right now. He is on a 1-year deal, and he is going to have to produce if he is going to get that multi-year he's been looking for come off-season.
Almora is there, and quickly 2 are gone here, and it's not looking good for the home 9. At the plate, Max Kepler, and he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the 9th. And he gets ahead 0-1. And there's a called strike 2 as now they're down to their final strike this afternoon. And he gets strike 3 called to end it here, and with that, this one is over. And guys, the Cubs were given an excellent outing on the mound here by this man, John Lester. Take a snapshot of that. He's our tops player of the game.
Our final line.
Well, I thought he did a real nice job on the mound, guys. He threw strikes and mixed his pitches really well. And in the end, his performance helped propel them.
From the Queen City, we're live inside Great American Ballpark in Cincinnati, Ohio. Today, it's an NL Central Division matchup between the Chicago Cubs and the Cincinnati Reds. Stay tuned for Reds baseball next. Sonny Gray is on the mound for the Reds in this one. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, it's hard to have all 4 of your pitches on, but I think if this guy can have 2 or 3 of his 4 pitches and have command of them, he's going to have a really good game.
Here's Ben Zobrist now, and we are ready for some daytime baseball.
Leading off the afternoon for the Cubs, the second baseman, Ben Zobrist.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. And our first pitch of the afternoon is taken for ball 1 as we are underway here in Cincy.
First pitch, 107.
And now this misses as well as he's behind the leadoff man this afternoon. 2-0 now. Two balls and a strike.
I know that fastball registered at about 92, 93, but I guarantee you it looked about 4 to 5 miles an hour faster than that for this offensive player. After coming off a curveball, the old push the throttle and pull it is being used.
And that misses for ball 4, so it's a 5-pitch walk to get us started here this afternoon.
Batting second, the third baseman, Chris Bryant.
Stepping in, Chris Bryant. First chance for him here with a man on following the leadoff walk. Has a look, now the pitch. First pitch fastball in there for a called strike. And he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike two. And set up behind the dish is Gary Simmons as you see the rest of our umpiring crew there.
You know, D-Row, Gary Simmons, he's one of those umpires. He'll give you one thing or the other. At times his zone can be a little wide, and then he's a little more strict north and south, but he's a pretty consistent umpire. The key, Dan, is be consistent. You want to give him the inside half, I'm okay with that, but then you can't give him away. If you're going to stay east-west, you better pick one side.
With that, a look at the Cubbies' starting lineup. Dan Plesac, who are you focused on?
Well, Matt, I think the cleanup hitter might be the difference in this game. He doesn't let the pressure of the big moment get to him. I love watching this guy hit in clutch situations. It's like he takes a deep breath and everything stops in front of him. He plays like the Zen man.
First pitch coming. Here it is. And he takes ball one. One and one, the count to the Cubs first baseman.
If you're going to catch up to a high fastball like that, it's all about getting that front foot down in enough time to allow your hands to start moving forward. He was way too late there.
Shoots this one over to first. To second for one. Relay to Votto's in time at first, and it's a double play. Side retired. Nothing across here this half. It's the Cubs 0 with the Reds coming to bat. You're watching Major League Baseball on The Show. John Lester is on the mound for the Cubs in this one. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Well, he's a very solid starting pitcher, and I'm sure most people know that by now. If you're a manager or a fan or even a teammate, I think you're very confident knowing he's taking the mound for you. If he does his thing, he's going to put together a really nice start out there.
Stepping up now, Jose Peraza. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Now the first pitch here from Lester. Runs up and gets this one down. This gets foul. It's 0-1. Bryant with the bare hand. The windup and the 0-1. This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time. And he fouls this one off. The 1-2. Hard hit ball to second. Zobrist has it. Throw to first is in time for the first out. Time now for a look at the hometown Reds starting lineup card in this one. Who's the one to watch, Dan?
You always have to look out for a guy like Joey Votto. I mean, this guy is a career 300 hitter. You talk about consistent. He delivers a good at-bat and clutch hits basically every time he walks into the box. I love watching this guy.
In is Joey Votto now. His past history against John Lester. He has an even 10 hits in 39 at-bats. He also has one home run. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Now a ball grounded foul over toward the coaching box. Bases are empty, one man out. And boy, big problems here to start this at-bat. It's 0-2 now.
After that swing, you just got to reset yourself. You still have a strike to work with, and you can't be thinking about how silly you just looked on that last pitch.
Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. Lester's 2-0 home. Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one. One out, nobody on. This is popped up. Bryant over to his left, and he makes the catch for the second out.
Batting third, the third baseman, Eugenio Suarez.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and into the batter's box next, a guy who's developed into one of the big-time power hitters in the league, Eugenio Suarez. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Hit in the air down the right field line, but this is going to wind up a foul ball. Lester's ready. Here he comes 0-1. Grounded down the third baseline, but this will be a foul ball as he's behind 0-2 now. 2 out, nobody on. And a check swing. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. It's ball 1. And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2.
Pretty standard curve in the dirt, looking for a strikeout there, but that was a good job of recognizing it and holding back at the plate.
Now a hard liner, but foul. Swing and a miss at a big breaking ball, and that's how the inning comes to an end. Reds turned away first time through. We'll go on to the second in Cincinnati. Still scoreless on the show. Digging in, Javier Baez. He'll get us started in the top of the second.
The shortstop, Javier Baez.
First delivery to him on the way. Now a ball lined toward the alley in left center. And this is into the alley and ought to be good for extra bases. And he's going to get to second now with nobody out.
He just tattoos this ball right here. Tried to sneak a fastball in on him? No way. Drives it to deep left center field gap, and that was a nice job to get the barrel around in time to score that baby up.
In now, Kyle Schwarber, as here's a strike from Gray to put him in the hole. 0-1. Hit on the ground out to short. And the throw to first is in time. 1 gone.
Okay, here's how the Reds are lining up in this one. And let's take a look at third baseman Eugenio Suarez, one of the more underrated players in our sport. Big time power from the right side, ability to crush a hanging breaking ball. Also soft hands at the hot corner. Very reactionary down there and a strong arm.
A man at second with 1 down, and stepping up to hit next, the catcher Wilson Contreras. First pitch of the at-bat. Well behind that fastball. It's a swinging strike.
I don't blame the batter for pulling the trigger right there. Those fastballs light up your eyes, and you can occasionally do damage with them, but he wasn't able to catch up with that one.
And boy, was he ever fooled on that pitch. It's 0-2 now.
Hey guys, that's just a nasty pitch right there. I can't tell you how many nightmares I've had about nasty sliders, and that's exactly what that was right there.
Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2. The 1-2 misses for the second ball. Here now the 2-2. Doesn't get the zone. Count full now.
No pitcher likes to take the count to 3-2, especially when you throw a non-competitive pitch like that on 2-2. That one wasn't even close.
Now the 3-2 pitch, and he misses here for ball 4. Already 2 walks surrendered in his first couple of innings of work.
I'm sure the manager is fine with that. He tried to entice him with that 3-2 pitch, but he didn't take the bait. First base was open, though, so he just needs to make a good pitch for a ground ball.
So 2 men are on with 1 man out, and that'll bring up the multi-gold glover Jason Hayward. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Ball 1 as he lays off below the zone. At 2-0 now. Hayward, or often just J-Hay. He was selected in the first round back in the draft of 2007.
Yeah, he has turned himself into a really nice ball player. I wouldn't put him on the superstar level, but you know what? They didn't miss with this pick either. You go.
Just a sec now as that ball finds its way into the outfield, a base hit. And the run will score as the Cubs strike first to lead it 1-0.
Boy, that has to feel good as a hitter, D-Roy. You get that base hit to give your team the lead. You have to feel good when you get down to first base.
Yeah, it's just a nice approach. You see him turn to his boys right there and get fired up with the dugout. 100%. Not trying to do too much. Able to quiet the moment down, center himself, and come through in a big spot.
And now here's the versatile outfielder, Albert Almora Jr. No balls and 1 strike. Contreras over at second. Hayward is over at first with 1 away. And he watches one dip low and inside for a ball. 1-1. The 1-1. Soft liner to the right side, but this is speared by the first baseman.
Batting 9, the pitcher, John Lester.
Daniel Descalso is into the on-deck circle now as he'll pinch hit for the pitcher Lester.
Number 3, Daniel Descalso.
Fouled off. He's set. The 0-1. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. One and 2 now. Second inning here as the Cubs lead this one early 1-0. And the fastball easy to lay off that time. 2-2. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball.
Wow, these guys are really grinding out their at-bats in this one. They're not making any outs easy to get, and that, of course, is having a huge impact on the pitch count.
Taken high and deep to right. Back goes Puig. And he makes a nice catch on the track. Afternoon baseball now from beautiful Marlins Park in Miami, Florida. Today we've got a good matchup in store between the Colorado Rockies and the Miami Marlins. Major League Baseball on the show starts now. Jose Arena, the right-handed native of the Dominican Republic, will be the starter. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, Matt, this guy is a real good two-seam fastball, and you'll know if it's good because he'll have good run and sinking action to his arm side. He'll throw it to all four quadrants of the plate, and he needs that pitch to be effective in this game here today.
Now at the plate, Charlie Blackmon. He will lead this one off today.
The right fielder, number 19, Charlie.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Good fastball as he gets the swing and a miss.
First pitch, 105.
Now here's the pitch. A ball and a strike to our leadoff man here this afternoon. Blackmon, or Chuck Nasty as he's commonly referred to. He was taken in the second round during the 2008 draft.
Yeah, Matty, they certainly got it right when they drafted this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar. Everybody knows this guy's name, and kids are buying his jerseys.
The 1-2. Got him swinging in the dirt. And he makes the throw to first. Blackmon is retired, and there's one away. And a chance now to check out the visiting Colorado Rockies. Dero, daytime road game for him. What you got?
Well, Matt, this goes for both lineups. They know they're dealing with a tough test in a pitcher's park, but they can't let that bother them too bad, or they'll walk out of here a 3-4 game set, 0 for 12, 0 for 15. They have to find a way to stay within themselves, line drive approach. One will carry out of here if they get it.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Grounded foul off to the right side. The windup and the 0-1. Behind 0-2 now. Got him.
Classic slider down and away for the strikeout there. Not a whole lot to say about that pitch that hasn't been said a million times already. That's just a real tough pitch for a hitter to pick up out of a pitcher's hand, so they end up chasing when they're in protect mode.
Here's Daniel Murphy now. Swing and a liner. And a leaping effort there, but it's over his head into left center, a base hit.
Batting fourth, the shortstop, Trevor Story.
So it's a runner at first with 2 gone, and in to hit next the power hitting shortstop Trevor Story. He's set, and the pitch. And this is hit hard to the right side. Foul. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. And here's a pitch high and tight for a ball, 1-1. And there are our umpires calling balls and strikes in this one, Mr. James Kingsley.
Hey, D-Row, James Kingley's a pretty good umpire. He doesn't get too excited, keeps things under emotions. He's a pretty good ball and strike umpire.
Yeah, James Kingsley will never show you up, and he's always approachable.
There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. O'Brien going back on it. On the warning track, he makes the catch. Rockies strand 1, and now the Marlins will have a crack at things. No score. German Marquez, the right-hander from Venezuela, gets the starting nod in this one. What's your take on him, Dan?
Marquez might have the best stuff in this rotation right now. Big fastball, and I mean big. 95 to 100 miles an hour with movement. Good hard breaking ball. One of the best kept secrets in the game. If he's throwing strikes, could be a long night for those guys swinging the bats.
In is Curtis Granderson.
He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Granderson.
And the first pitch to the 38-year-old veteran is in for a called strike, 0-1. Previous history with German Marquez, he's gone 3 for 6. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. 1-1. Granderson, a 6'1" left-handed hitter, but throws right-handed. He's a 15-year major league vet, so it's been quite the career for him.
Yeah, and that's the name of the game with this guy. You don't hang around 13 years. I always say this, you show me a good teammate, I'll show you a guy who opens the door every day, and you know exactly what you're getting. The consistency this guy has had can't go unnoticed, and he's had an amazing career.
The 1-2 pitch. And it's fouled away.
Hey, great job just to be able to foul that one off. In today's game, that's what we're seeing. North-south. Pitchers want to elevate, want to get you out above the zone or below it.
Looked like the fastball got away from him there. It's ball 2.
So that's 2 pitches in a row above the belt. As a hitter, that's what you're looking for, especially when it's a day game and the ball is carrying. That just wasn't a good enough pitch to hit.
Here now the 2-2. is laid off, and the count runs full.
You can bet these hitters are taking note of what the guy on the hill is working with. A long at-bat like this in the first inning can reveal a lot.
Now the 3-2 pitch. Liner toward right center. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
Even though that pitcher was able to execute in off the plate, batter was able to keep his hands inside that baseball and drive it up the middle.
Anderson.
Standing in now, Brian Anderson, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. Granderson on at first, nobody out.
Nope.
Curveball close, but it's 1-1. The 1-1 home. He's running. Offered at and missed. Here's the throw. It's right there, and Granderson is out trying to steal second base.
Well, so much for that first hit of the game. Tried to press their luck and move him up to second with a steal, but it didn't work out.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Swing and a miss on the fastball that time. Out number 2. Time now for a glance at the Marlins lineup card in this one. Danny, any thoughts?
Yeah, you know, I love what the Grandy man, Curtis Granderson, does for this ball club. He's an imposing figure with a bat in his hands. Always seems to turn in a good at-bat, and he can do a lot of damage when he barrels up the ball.
At the plate, Neil Walker looking to get on base and keep this first inning alive. First pitch of the at-bat. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Lifted the other way out to left center. Dahl is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. Marlins down quietly. Still no score. And that'll bring up the speedy outfielder David Dahl. Head to head with Jose Urena. He's 1 for 3.
Dahl.
Now here's the pitch. Clearly off with his timing on that one. A swinging strike.
What a well-executed pitch right there. Just a little bit off the corner right there. Got a great hitter to go a little bit outside his zone.
The 0-1 delivery. Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact. Swing and a liner, but quick reactions at the hot corner take away a hit, and there's one gone.
Check out the Miami Marlins on defense. And let's take a look at Curtis Granderson. He stood the test of time. Former center fielder, can play both corners as well. Known for picking him up and putting him down. This guy can go get him in the gaps.
So the base is empty here with 1 away, and the next to dig in will be the outfielder Ian Desmond. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. A ball and no strikes.
That's the kind of pitch that reminds me of many reasons why I wasn't a very good hitter. This thing was inside and coming in hot, and he just gave a stone-cold take. I'm bailing out of the way if I'm in the box, no doubt about it.
Now the 1-1 pitch. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. No score here as we play inning number 2. Even count of 2-2 to Ian Desmond. Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are 2 gone.
Really good late bite on that slider right there. The best ones have that late action that just darts at the last minute. They're so tough to get the bat on, and when you've got that good slider going, it's a great strikeout pitch.
Here's Ryan McMahon now. As the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. Nearly got the inside, but ruled the ball. He pulls this one into right. And that ball gets down out near the wall and should be extra bases. And he'll coast into second here with a 2-out double.
That was a great job of driving that ball, extending his arms very well, was able to get it over the right fielder's head, one-hopping it off the wall for an easy double. That's one of those solid hits that you don't even feel coming off the bat.
Here's the catcher now, Chris Iannetta. And look out as that fastball ran in and got him. Ouch, bang.
Well, the good news is this guy can really dial it up and let it fly. The bad news is sometimes he overthrows it and has absolutely no idea where it's going. He's in a little bit of a trouble, so we'll see if he can work his way out of this.
Mark Reynolds will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Number 12, Mark Reynolds.
And this is taken outside for ball 1. McMahon at second. Iannetta on at first with 2 down. Well, should be 2-0, but he goes way out of the zone to go after that one, and it's even 1-1.
I'll tell you, if I'm on the hill, I'm throwing that changeup again. Didn't look like he picked it up very well out of his hand.
Tough to do much with that one, a swing and a miss.
You chase a pitch that bad outside the zone, you got to find a way to regroup, adjust the batting gloves, only look over the heart of those 17 inches.
Ready with the 1-2. Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. 1-2. Here it is. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. It's a beautiful day here in the Mile High City as we welcome you to Coors Field. Today we've got a good matchup ahead between the Philadelphia Phillies and the Colorado Rockies. It's baseball on the show, and it's coming up next. German Marquez will be on the mound for the Rocks. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, we're going to get a chance to look at a guy that is a little bit up and down throughout points of his career. A career ERA just over 4. When he's good, he can be really good. And when he's bad, well, let's just say he can be pretty bad at times. But it'll be interesting to see which one we see. He's a little bit of Jekyll and Hyde. Hopefully he's going to be a little bit more Jekyll than Hyde in this one here today.
Here's Andrew McCutcheon now. And we are ready for some daytime baseball. And the first pitch of the afternoon misses as we get underway here at lovely Coors Field.
First pitch, 105.
And now this misses as well as he's behind the leadoff man this afternoon. 2-0 now. Lots of sunshine in the forecast. 83 degrees here at first pitch. Two and one. Now the 2-1 pitch. And a little off to begin the afternoon as it's to 3-1 now.
He's only 4 pitches in, but he doesn't look too sharp to start the day off.
The 3-1. And that misses for ball 4. So it's a 5-pitch walk to get us started here this afternoon.
Batting second, the shortstop,
Gene Segura standing in. Previous history with German Marquez. He's 2 for 4. First pitch on its way. And that's in there for a strike.
There's a called strike on a changeup, not a particularly good one. That changeup up in the zone like this oftentimes gets hit very hard. Was able to get away with it that time, but if he's going to be successful, he's going to need to get that changeup down in the zone around the knees.
Swing and a miss, and he's in the hole 0-2 now. Oh, and 2, here it is. In the dirt here. And it's not in time as he's in well ahead of the throw. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch.
And I think that's the case of the pitcher being a little too preoccupied with the speed at first. He lost focus on making the pitch and throws an absolute scud. The irony, of course, is the runner's steal.
The 1-2. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball.
Hey, great job right there. Anytime you're down 0-2, I think it's a successful at bat if you can work it back to an even count and at least give yourself a chance.
Working for the punch out and the offering. There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball.
You would think in this situation, maybe with a base open, he'd just pitch around him and put him on first. But not with the guy in the on-deck circle. He's going to attack this hitter.
Line down the left field line. But this is foul near the seats. And he popped him up. Coming in is Blackman. He can't get there as it falls in. The run is in to score, and they take an early 1-0 lead.
Boy, that has to feel good as a hitter, D-Roy. Get that base hit to give your team the lead. You have to feel good when you get down to first base.
Yeah, it's just a nice approach. You see him turn to his boys right there and get fired up with the dugout. 100%, not trying to do too much, able to quiet the moment down, center himself, and come through in a big spot.
Digging in now for Philadelphia, Bryce Harper, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Fastball. Whoa, look out. That just about got him in the coconut.
Yeah, when you're almost hitting guys, that's a sign that you're a little bit too jumpy out there to start the game. So that's a good move by the guy behind the plate to just come out and talk to him and encourage him and settle him down a little bit.
And he misses low with it, 2-0.
He's having a really hard time finding his rhythm and finding the strike zone. It's going to allow this offense to keyhole him in big situations. He's got to figure it out pretty quick.
Here's a look over to first, and he just manages to get his hand in. Hit sharply on the ground. There's one. On to first, and that takes care of Harper as well. It's a double play. Time now for a glance at the Phillies' batting order in this one. Dan, who do we keep an eye on?
Well, Matt, I appreciate the way Bryce Harper plays the game. He's an imposing figure with a bat in his hands. Always seems to turn in a good at-bat, and he can do a lot of damage when he barrels up the ball.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that'll bring in a perennial MVP candidate for years to come, Rhys Hoskins. First pitch of the at-bat. Drilled to first. Murphy's got it, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. So 1 run here, 1 hit, no errors, and no one left on base. We'll move on to the bottom half of inning number 1. The Phillies lead it 1-0. Aaron Nola gets the ball for Philadelphia in this one. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, Aaron Nola coming on, the pride and joy of Louisiana State University. Kind of a 4-pitch mix. Fastball, slider, curveball, and change. None of his pitches rate really on a scale of 10. None of them are 8s or 9s, but he's solid and he throws strikes. You'll know early if he's on, he'll induce a lot of ground balls.
Here's Charlie Blackman now. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. First offering on its way. And he'll take strike 1 on the fastball, registering at 93 that time. His past line against Aaron Nola. He's got a 3-for-7 line. The windup and the 0-1. Swing and a miss. It's 0-2.
He offered at that pitch out of the zone there, and I think that's a result of the previous pitch getting called against him. He might feel like he's needing to expand the zone if that's how it's going to be called.
And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out. With that, here's a look at the Rockies lineup card for this one. Who are you focused on, Dan, please?
Yeah, keep an eye on Charlie Blackman. I mean, this guy is a career 300 hitter. You talk about consistent. He delivers a good at-bat and clutch hits basically every time he walks into the box. I love watching this guy.
So the bases are empty with one man gone. And in next, it'll be the perennial MVP candidate, third baseman Nolan Arenado. First pitch coming. Here it is. Good swing. Just got to try and straighten that one out. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And now a curveball that bounces up to the plate. It's 1-1. Bases are empty. One man out. Good pitch there down below the zone. Got him to go after it. Two balls, two strikes to Nolan Arenado.
2-2.
Changes up on him if that's in the dirt for a ball. Not quick enough that time, and he's lucky to get another chance. Count remains full. Another full count pitch home. And he missed with that one. It's ball 4. A one-out walk here in the home first.
And I'm sure the manager is just fine with that. I mean, it's better to battle a slugger like that to the end and end up walking him than serving on up where he can really hurt you.
So a runner on first with one out now. And up next, postseason record holder Daniel Murphy. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Strike one to start the at-bat.
That fastball must have a little late life on it because that was right in the wheelhouse and he still wasn't able to get good wood on it.
The 0-1 pitch. And a breaking ball in the dirt that time for a ball. The 1-1 to 1-2 now. The 1-2 misses for the second ball. Arenado, a runner at first with one gone in the inning. Ready on 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here it comes. 2-2 pitch is a fastball high, so it runs full. 3-2.
We could see the runner in motion here on a 3-2 count with one out. There's a pretty good chance he's going to get a pitch to swing at, and if not, it's ball 4 anyways.
He's set. Here's the 3-2. Grounded back up the middle. A diving effort here as he gets a glove on it. And the recovery throw is too late, and they're on 2 on with 1 away now.
That is cool.
Nice effort by the shortstop right there. Kept it in front of him. That's all he could do right there, Dan.
You know, dealer in a spot like that, that's an infield single. That's a tough play. Just to knock that ball down was a pretty good job. But any way you look at it, that should be scored a base hit, and I'm sure it was.
And that brings in the power-hitting shortstop Trevor Story. His past line against Aaron Nola. He's just 1 for 6. He's ready. Here's the first offering. They'll try and entice him with a high fastball, but he wouldn't commit. It's ball 1. Just missing here. 2-0.
Well, I know the last thing he wants to do is load the bases right here, so the pressure is on right now to get back in the strike zone.
And there's a swing and a miss, 2-1 now.
That is a pro pitch right there. 2-0 curveball for a strike. You make those kind of pitches, you'll be around for a long time.
First and second now, one man out. The Rockies shortstop in front with a 3-1 count.
He's gotten himself into a little bit of trouble out here. Middle of the order up in a run-scoring situation, and now he might have to challenge him. Going to have to make some good pitches here.
Now a fastball swung on and missed, and it's full 3-2.
Hey, boys, you talk about getting your A swing off. That's what it looks like right there. A guy with massive power letting it eat.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Hoskins has to shade his eyes from the sun, but he stays with it for out number 2.
Batting fifth, the left fielder, David Dahl.
And that'll bring up the speedy outfielder David Dahl, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. First pitch on its way. Swing and a miss, and he's behind 0-1. Already 24 pitches to this point in the inning. A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. Ranging back is Herrera at the track. And he makes a nice catch on the track as that ends the inning. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and 2 men left on. Second inning upcoming here in Denver. It's the Phillies 1 and the Rockies nothing. So coming to the plate, JT Realmuto, as it'll be 5, 6, and 7 due up to kick off the second inning. Here's the first pitch to him. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes.
That curveball is a pitch you have to get on top of, or else it'll take off just like that one did.
The 1-0 is a fastball that misses. Pitch swung on and hit in the air toward the line and right. Therefore, it is Blackmon, and he's got it for the first out.
All right, guys, so here's how the Colorado Rockies set up defensively. And let's focus our attention on shortstop Trevor Story. We get it, big-time power, but also adequate on the defensive side. Taking over after Troy Tulowitzki left couldn't be easy, and Trevor Story did a heck of a job.
So 1 away here with the bases empty, and that means Michael Franco, the third baseman, will bat next. First pitch of the at-bat. And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball 1. And he comes back with one in there for a high strike.
Froze him with a high fastball there. We'll see if they try to climb the ladder even more on the next pitch.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
He still might be looking for that release point on that curveball early in this outing. That one looked like it popped out of his hand behind his ear instead of out front. We'll see if he finds that pitch because it'll be important for him.
Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Now here's the pitch. Fouled away. a swing and a miss. He struck him out, and it's 2 up, 2 down to start the second.
Nice two-seam fastball there. You don't usually see a lot of swings and misses with that pitch unless it's really moving. So that one must have had some real good late life.
Here's the center fielder, Odubel Herrera. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. Grounder hit hard down the first baseline, but that'll get foul. It's 0-2 now. Drilled on the ground to short. Played on the backhand. Throw to Murphy will take care of him, and that